All right, thanks everybody for joining us on the 22nd of April for KidPersist class. Let's bow in. Chinese, Filipino, Thai, Indonesian, French and Dog Brothers, Japanese. Let's get our standard warm-up going. Big arm circles to the front, yeah? And backwards, big arm circles to the back. Nice. Good. Palms out, medium-sized circles to the front. Backwards. Right. Palms down, small circles to the front. And backwards. All right, and then alternating hugs are just going to take all that tension out of our shoulders and let us relax a little bit. All right, very nice. Take your left hand, put it on top of your right hand, push down, not too hard. Good. Palm up, right hand, palm down, left hand, stretch out fingers. Excellent. Switch it over. So right hand on top of the left. If you were working the opposite hand, make sure that you work both wrists. That's the important part. The order doesn't necessarily make too much difference, as long as we work both sides. Okay, then palm up on that one, that hand, and let's stretch out the fingers. All right, very nice. Then just shake your hands and your wrists out, get all that tension out of your hands and your wrists. All right, and then let's warm up the neck and our head. So we're gonna look left and look right. Just kind of match my pacing here. You don't need to go super fast. Excellent, look down and look up. Good. Alternate trying to touch your temples to your shoulders. Very nice. Everybody take your right hand, put it on your chin, put your left hand on your right elbow, push your head back. Don't go too far. We don't want to injure ourselves, but we do just want to stretch out the neck. Both hands on the back of the head, elbows in, pull your chin to your chest. And then take your right hand, pull to the right. All right, take your left hand, pull to the left, or make sure you work the other side. All right, put your feet together, hands on your knees, knee rotations, one direction.
No, not my crazy fans.
Go the other way. Good. Open your feet about shoulder width apart, hip rotations, one direction. Go the other way. Good. Okay, so go out of frame for a second. So let's work on our Wing Chun warm-up. This is something we added a few classes ago, and if you haven't seen this, we'll all learn it together. So feet about shoulder width apart, hands up, both hands up in front of you. And let's start with your left hand in front and your right hand back. So it looks like this from the side. Make fists. And we're going to go sets of 3. So we go right, left, right, and we pause for just a second. Left, right, left. Slight pause. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Now, I'm just going to count. When I count, 3 punches per count, and you should switch and which hand ends up extended when you finish. Now, what I want you to think about, if you've ever ridden a bicycle, which most people have, you know, the chain in the bicycle spins round and round on the gear. Your punches are doing the same thing. They're going over one another on the same line. Okay? So let's get one hand out, double fist. We're going to do 10 punches together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And then pick a foot. It's not really going to matter, but pick a side and come up and balance on one foot. And let's try to stay balanced. If you have a balance check and you need to put your foot back down on the ground, that's not the end of the world. Sometimes on these mats, which are nicer, even for me as the instructor, it's a little harder to do it because there's so much give. It's a little easier on hardwood floors. So if we have a balance check, it's not the end of the world. So pick a foot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch feet. Okay, so shake it out. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now we're going to work this same idea with a rotation, or not a rotation, but a pivot. So everybody go to the center and put your left hand in front. Give me 1 set of 3. So your right hand should be in front. Now go to your right slightly and execute another set. Go to the middle, execute another set. Go to your left, back to the middle, to your right, and center. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're always going center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left. Okay, so I'll call it for you. Left hand in front, we're going to the center. 1. Go to your right. 2. Go to the center. 3. Go to your left. 4. Center. 5. Right. 6. Center. 7. Left. 8. Center. 9. And right. 10. All right. Nice job, everybody. Everybody looks really good. Let's all play our game. Everybody knows by now we have duck, we have jump, we have block, and I'm going to be introducing some new things that I've been playing with to make the game a little bit different. And but let's do what we know at least to start, right? So round 1, block, duck, jump, block, block, jump, and duck. Nice job. Okay, so you know by now, round 2 is the same, excuse me, except I might verbally try to fake you out. So I can call something different than what I'm actually giving you. So make sure you watch the stick. Here we go. Jump. Block. Good. Duck. Duck. Jump. jump, block, block, and block. Nice job. All right, round 3 is going to be the same as round 2. It's just going to go slightly faster. And you know what? I'm going to change my view on this so I can kind of see everybody. All right, here we go. Ready, jump. 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 Block. 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 And jump. All right, that looks really good. So some things that I've been experimenting with, same game, 2 sticks. We'll try it where we'll go back to round 1. For block, I'm never going to give you more than 1 stick at a time, so you're not going to have to like do double block. I may have you do duck like that, and I may have you do jump like that, okay? And then at times, I might be weaving some of the sticks, okay? So it's just so that you don't always feel like you're taking exactly the same class, because I try to avoid that as much as possible so that you don't feel that way. Okay, so round 1, again, I have to call what you're really getting so that you get a sense of what this will look like. Ready, block, block, duck, jump, duck, block, jump, duck. Nice. All right, so it's just because, again, I'm trying to throw some different things in there, but that was really, really nice. Okay, so round 2 works the same way as our regular round 2, where now I can verbally fake you out. Okay, so here we go. Ready, block, 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 duck, block, jump, nice, jump, 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 block, 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 and duck. Really nice. All right. And then we'll do one more short round. Round 3, same thing as before, but I'll just go a little bit faster. Okay, so everybody watch the sticks. That's the secret. Don't listen to my voice. Block. 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 Duck. Duck.
Hey.
Duck. 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 Nice job. Excellent. Okay, so just to throw some different kind of wrinkles in there. Okay, so Katana's really going to help me teach this to you. This is a boxing sequence from the World Thai Boxing Association. If you get it, the fun part is that I can actually perform this towards the camera, and then everybody can react at the same time, just like the drill that we were just doing. Okay, so for this drill, there's 3 offensive tools and there's 2 defensive tools that you have to learn on both sides. So let's get everybody facing your screen in a left lead. Get your left side forward, okay? All right. And I'm going to experiment with different orientations with Katana standing in front of the camera so that you can learn this. Turn around, face me. Face me. Yeah. Okay, so, and don't worry, I'm playing with some different ways of teaching this. So, Katana only has her back to you so you can see it from your perspective. Okay, so eventually when you learn all these tools, I'm going to be relating to you like you were standing in front of me and I was feeding you the mitts. But we're going to learn it this way so that you can see it from Katana's perspective. Then I'll pull Katana out of the shot and then everybody will know the drill, okay? So when I throw up my left hand mitt, that's for you to jab. Just throw your jab. That's your lead straight punch. When I throw up my right hand mitt, you're going to cross. That's your right straight punch. Okay, so everybody do that in the air. So it'll be freelance. It might look like this. Jab. Everybody do in the air. Jab. Jab. Cross. Cross. Jab. Cross. Jab. Jab. Cross. Cross. Okay, so see what I mean by freelance. When you really get to know this, you're reacting to what the trainer is holding. Okay, so the next one is the 4 count. The 4 count, I'm going to hold my gloves like this, and the 4 count, Katana's going to do it from your perspective. Jab, cross, slap, cross. Jab, cross, slap, cross. Jab, cross, slap, cross. So everybody try that in the air. Jab, cross here, slap, and then cross. That's the 4 count. Jab, cross, slap, cross. Good. And our goal, nice job. Our goal, I know you're just learning this, but you look very good. Our goal is to think about the 4 count as one technique where we just go, okay, 4 count, even though it's got 4 steps, we want to really memorize it so that we think of it as a singular tool, okay? And again, without Katana, and obviously she's purposefully got her back to you right now, the feed will look like this, and I'll say 4 count, okay? And it's jab, cross, slap, cross. Okay, so let's everybody, I'll put Katana back with the same perspective as you. Now I'm going to freelance it and have Katana hit the mitts. I want you to follow along in the air as though I was feeding you and we were training together, okay? So cross, nope, cross, cross, jab, jab, 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. Cross, jab, jab, cross, 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. Jab, cross. Okay, that looks pretty sharp, okay? So even right there with those few minutes of practice, you're starting to feel what I'm talking about. We go from having to think about the 4 count to over time, we want it to just be a singular technique, okay? So those are our 3 offensive tools. 2 of them are single punches. 1 of them is a combination. So you have the jab, you have the cross, you have the 4 count. Once again, the goal here, Katana's gonna help me, but the goal is that eventually, like today, this class, I'm going to be feeding towards the screen and everybody's going to be doing the drill in real time with me, okay? I'll explain, okay? All right, so let's learn our defense though, everybody. Okay, so we're going to start with the bob and weave. So don't move yet. The bob and weave, I said don't move yet. The bob and weave is when I'm simulating the slap, okay? And for the feed, it's gonna be both hands. So when you do a bob and weave, you're always gonna move your head away. So she moves her head away, weaves under it. Now see how her body is to the side. On that side, she's gonna slap, cross. So bob and weave, slap, cross. So everybody do that with Katana as I feed you. Bob and weave, slap, cross. So move your head to your right, and then weave underneath it, right? Good. One more time with katana, bob and weave, slap, cross. Try not to have your feet leave the floor, okay? Bob and weave, slap, cross. Now, in a few moments, you know, again, katana will be out of the shot. It'll look like that, and then I'll hold for slap, cross. And I'll call it for you, and you'll get it very quickly, okay? Now, on the other side, don't move yet. When I simulate this, she's going to move her head to the left and go under it. Her body weight is back. So she's going to cross, slap, cross. See how her body weight is back? Cross, slap, cross. Now here's my secret for, well, how Guru Bryan, how am I going to memorize if it's 2 punches or 3 punches? You're always going to end with a cross. You're always going to end with a cross. So you're either going slap, cross, or you're going cross, slap, cross. And it's either going to be 2 or 3 punches. Okay, so I'm going to bring back katana in the shot. Let's all kind of have her serve as the model, but I'll stand to the side so you can see what I'm doing. And we're just going to freelance everything that we have so far. Okay, so just follow along. Katana will go a little slower so everybody can get it. Jab, cross, 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. Bob and weave to slap, cross. Bob and weave to cross, slap, cross. Jab, cross, jab. Bob to slap, cross. Bob and weave to cross, slap, cross. Over here. 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. Bob and weave, cross, slap, cross. Jab, cross, jab, cross, bob, slap, cross. Okay, so we're starting, very nice, everybody. We're starting to get a sense of how everything's going to weave together. Final tools, and then we're ready to freelance this, and you essentially know the drill, so we can start working it in regular classes and using it as a regular training modality. Now, the last attacks is I'm going to be going, don't move yet, low. It's supposed to be simulating the body slap, boom, here or here. But with the focus mitts, turn around, I'm going to go here or here. Now, she's always going to lean into it, right? So when I go this way, she's going to lean here. When I go this way, she's going to lean there. You're always going to come back with the opposite side uppercut. So if you get tagged on your left side, right uppercut, right uppercut, right uppercut, slap, cross. So let's try that again. If you get tagged on your left side, you lean in, right uppercut, slap, cross. If you get tagged on your right side, left uppercut, cross. So see, she's always leaning in. She's always coming back with the opposite side. Nope, the opposite side. The opposite side. Nope, yeah, that's it, okay? Whichever side you get tagged on, your other arm. That's it. Whichever side you get tagged on, your other arm is going to do the uppercut, okay? So now let's do one freelance round. I'll have katana in front of you, and then I'll do a freelance round where I feed you towards the camera, which was our goal originally anyways. Okay, so now we're going to mix all those pieces, and we have all the building blocks. Jab, jab, cross, cross, bob, slap, cross, bob and weave, cross, slap, cross. Good. 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. 4 count, jab, cross, slap, cross. Good. Right uppercut, slap and cross. Nice job. Jab, cross, jab, ride, left uppercut, cross, bob, slap cross, jab, bob, cross slap cross. Nice job. All right, so I'm gonna move katana out. So now my goal is to relate to camera as though I was actually physically there training you. But I mean, yes, we're all stuck at home right now, but the cool part about this, you know, when or if we have the chance to actually physically train together, you're pretty much going to know this drill. There's a couple of little nuances that we lose, but this is one of those drills that translates really well over the technology. Okay, so we start by just paying respects. Then we get into our left lead. Okay, and here we go. Cross. Cross. 4 count. Jab, cross, slap, cross. Good. Bob and weave. Slap and cross. Good. Bob and weave to cross, slap, cross. Excellent. 4 count. Jab, cross, slap, cross. 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 Jab. Low ride. Left uppercut, cross. Low ride. Right uppercut, slap and cross. Nice job. Bob and weave to slap cross. Yeah. Bob and weave to cross slap cross. 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 And time. Respects. Nice job. Fantastic. Okay, so that is the boxing drill, or the focus mitt drill from the World Thai Boxing Association, and that basic template we can build on as time goes over, but those are the essentials. Singular punches, the jab, the cross, one combination, the jab, cross, slap, cross, bob and weave to slap, cross, bob and weave to cross, slap, cross, low ride to uppercut, slap and cross, low ride to uppercut, cross. Those are all the tools. That was really nice. Let's grab a stick. Okay, and we're gonna review all of this very quickly because I know you all have this. Okay, so Eskrima 1 numbering system, right lead. Okay, sticks in your right hand, right lead. Let's just go over all 12 of our angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, bring it down, 12, okay? If katana scarecrows, so let's do it one more time. Do it on my count, everybody. 1, forehand, collarbone to hit. 2, backhand, collarbone to hit. 3, midline, okay, forehand. 4, backhand, midline. 5, palm up thrust to the navel area. 6, palm outward thrust to the clavicle or chest area. 7, backhand, clavicle or chest area. 8, flip it, hit the right temple. 9, uppercut the left knee. 10, uppercut the right knee. 11, hit the left temple. 12, bring it down, okay? And we've been working that for a while, and I think everybody's pretty good to go on that. Where we want to go to now is the backhand series. So I'll have Katana demo one set, and then I'll feed you towards the camera. So the first one, she just backhands it, backhands it, backhands it, backhands it, backhands it. So I'm going to do the same thing. Stay close. Okay? So everybody take the backhand position towards your screen, and imagine that we're physically training together. Backhand my angle 1. Backhand my angle 2. Backhand my angle 3. Backhand my angle 4. And backhand my angle 5. Okay, very nice. Next one, katana. So now you're going to backhand, make the X. Backhand the 2, X. Backhand the 3, careful, we don't have a ton of space. Make the X, 5. That's it. Okay, so feed you. So destroy that. Everybody backhand position, ready. Destroy my 1, bring it back, make the X. Good. Backhand 2, bring it back. After the destruction, make the X. Nice job. Backhand my 3 to the X. Backhand my 4 to the X. Nice job. And backhand my 5 to the X. Excellent. All right. Next one is going to be the backhand to the redondo. So go a little slower on this one because we don't have a ton of space. Okay. Destroy to redondo. Destroy the 2, the 3, the 4, go ahead, and the 5. Okay? So I'm going to feed everybody. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can backhand and double redondo, but single redondo is fine as well. Ready? Destroy the 1 and make at least 1 redondo. Destroy the 2 and follow up. Destroy the 3 and follow up. Destroy the 4 and follow up. And destroy the 5 and follow up. All right. So next one we're going to add, she's going to destroy, make the X to the redondo. 2, X to the redondo. 3, X to the redondo. 4, X to the redondo. And 5, make the X to the redondo. Excellent. Okay, so I'll feed everybody. So destroy my 1 and bring it back. Make the X to the redondo. Okay, then destroy my 2. Bring it back. Make the X to the redondo. Destroy my 3. Bring it back. Make the X to the redondo. Nice. Destroy my 4. Back to home base position. X to redondo. And destroy my 5, back to position, X to redondo. Great job, everybody. Excellent. Okay, last one for this series. She's going to destroy redondo to the X. 2, redondo to the X. 3, go a little slower and a little tighter. Okay. Yep. That's it. All right, very nice. So feed everybody here. So you destroy my 1, back to position, redondo to the X. Really nice. 2, destroy the 2, bring it back, make the redondo to the X as your follow-up. Destroy my 3, bring it back, redondo to the X. Destroy my 4, bring it back, redondo to the X. Nice. Destroy my 5, bring it back, redondo to the X. All right, so that looks excellent. We're going to, you're in the shot, okay? So we're going to work our Dog Brothers power shots. So make sure you have enough room. That's very important. Wherever you're training, look behind you. We're going to start with the stick on our shoulder. We're going to start with our weight up towards the front. So if I look at my feet when I'm doing this from the side, most of my weight is on my lead foot, my right foot. I'm very light on my rear foot. I'm up off my rear heel. When I go to do this power shot, I'm going to drop all my weight back onto the rear foot, and I'm going to let it swing all the way from my right shoulder to my left shoulder, okay? Then I'm going to reset. I'm going to hit another rep. Reset. Notice every time I reset, I'm moving my weight back to the front. Now let me illustrate what I mean. Here's where I start. I finish like this in terms of my weight distribution and my feet. Then I reset before I take another rep. So see what I mean? Weight is in the front as far as my body weight distribution. I'm heavy on my lead foot, light on my rear foot, and I'm ending in the opposite. I'm ending heavy on my rear foot, light on my lead foot. If you cannot get the body weight distribution down, you won't be able to get the benefit of this drill. Doesn't matter how muscular your arms are, all right? If you have to experiment with dropping the weight back, okay? So we're gonna, for us, the magic number is gonna be 6. We're gonna do 6 perfect reps, nice and slowly on my count. So right lead, sticks on your right shoulder, and 1, and freeze, and reset, and 2. Okay, Sammy, switch what you're doing. Okay, start on your right shoulder, that's it. Okay, all right, and reset, and go, 3. That's it, reset. And 4. Reset. When you reset, just put it right back. You're not really striking, you're just putting it on your shoulder. 5. Reset. And 6. And freeze. Okay? So 6, I'm going to start with my stick on my left shoulder. My weight is towards the back. When I hit that backhanded shot, it's the opposite, right? So in terms of looking at my feet, remember for the last one, we were here and we were finishing here. For 2, we start here, heavy in the back and light in the front. And then when we swing that through, we end heavy in the front and light in the back. And then I've got to switch it. So that's going to be the way that we manipulate our body weight for this one, okay? So put the stick on your left shoulder, put your left hand on your right forearm. You should be very light on your lead foot, very heavy on your rear foot. When you go to hit that backhand, drop all your weight to the front. Then we reset. The goal with all of this is to hit as hard as possible, as effortlessly as possible. Okay, so 6 reps. 1, reset. 2, reset. 3, reset. 4, reset. Really nice. 2 more. 5, reset. And 6. Reset. Good job. Okay, really excellent. All right. So 3 is going to be like 1. So 3. Now we're doing Dog Brothers power shots. We've done 1 and we've done 2. Now we're doing. There's only 4 of these. Dog Brothers power shot number 3. This is an orange belt requirement, 2nd level, but I still think it's good to learn. No matter even if you don't have any rank under me at all, okay? So now, just like we were dropping our weight back for 1, I'm gonna drop my weight back, but it's a high forehand horizontal. You would be trying to hit me on this line, on my temple. My temples are here on the sides of my head, okay? So we're here, weight is in front, just like 1, we're gonna drop it back, 6 reps. 1, reset, nice. 2, reset. Think about hitting me in the head, keep that shot high. 3, yeah, reset. And then just keep your other hand up, Sammy, that looks pretty good. 4, nice, reset. 5, reset, and 6. And stay there. So my body weight is back, sticks on my left shoulder. I'm gonna drop my weight to the front as I hit that power backhand. Now you're taking me out with a shot in this direction. Okay? So we're all going to do 6 reps together. Stick on your left shoulder, left hand on your right forearm, very light on your lead foot. Ready? 1. Reset. 2. Reset. 3. Reset. 4. Reset. 5. Reset. And 6. Nice job. All right. I want to do one more single stick requirement. This is actually for the 3rd level, but again, there's never a bad time to start learning any block of material because you might start picking up little things here and there early. So this is going to be 3 count sombrata. If you have a partner available, that'll be great. If you're by yourself, we're still going to work this on our own. Everybody's going to start training solo, and then if you have a partner, I'll show you what that can look like. So 3 pieces. First piece, roof block, check, angle 1. That's the first piece. 1, roof block, check. You can check either palm out or palm in. Either way, it's good. And angle 1. Okay, we're doing this solo right now. We'll get our partners involved in 1 minute. Okay, I want to make sure you have the pieces. Roof, check, return at angle 1. One more time. Roof, check, return at angle 1. Okay, that's it. Roof, check, then return at angle 1. Okay, and really for this piece, in contrast to what we were just doing, you don't really need to worry about power. You can almost just work it slow motion right now. Roof, check, just a nice angle 1, making sure you're hitting that line. Okay, that's the first tool. There's 3 tools. We're going to do them solo in the air. Then if we have a partner, we're going to do them with a partner. Number 2, the stick is point up on the right side of my body. I deflect inward to the left side of my body, and I check over my arm. So my left hand goes over my right arm, and then I just return an angle 4, which I'm just going to kind of freeze out like that. So inside deflect, check, angle 4. Inside deflect, check, angle 4. And again, for right now, you can just kind of freeze this angle 4 out halfway. So kind of contrast this with what we were just doing. What we were just doing, we were generating as much power as possible. Here, I'm just giving you some movements to get down kind of slowly. Okay, so second tool, inside deflect, check, return angle 4. Inside deflect, check, return angle 4. Then you can kind of reset that. Inside deflect, check, return angle 4. Inside deflect, check, return angle 4. Inside deflect, check, return angle 4. Okay, so let's review everything we have so far. First tool, roof block, check, return the angle 1. Second tool, inside deflect, check, return the angle 4. Okay, last tool. This is so simple. You're going to do great. Your stick and your hand are up, drop stick, and then you're returning a strike straight down the 12 o'clock line. We don't really have an angle for that in a scream of 1. Like if the screen was the top of your head, I would be striking straight down on the top of your head. So we don't really have that angle in a scream of 1. But this is a drop stick, looks just like this. Right here. Return that 12 o'clock shot. Drop, so 2 motions, 2 beats. Drop stick with a check, return that 12 o'clock shot. Like Katana, come here real fast. Okay, if Katana's here, just scarecrow. Okay, the 12 o'clock shot is this, straight down to the top of her head. So I'm going roof, 12 o'clock. Okay, all right, thanks. I'll need you in a few minutes. Okay, so the third tool again, everybody, solo. Drop stick check at the same time, and then return that 12 o'clock. Drop stick check, return that 12 o'clock. One more time, drop stick check, return that 12 o'clock. And the way that I was taught, I mean, it's not really a deal breaker, is to do this check on the drop stick palm up with your left hand. But if you go like this, palm down, as long as you're checking, it's acceptable. But I was just taught it this way, okay, palm up. All right, so let's review all three things that we have. And then if we have a partner available to us, we're ready to try this with a partner. And I'll break that down for you. First tool, roof block. Check, either palm in or palm out. Return an angle 1. Don't worry about crazy power or speed right now because it'll actually be safer anyways. Second tool, inside deflect. Check, return an angle 4. Third tool, simultaneous drop stick and palm up check, and then return that overhead shot. Nice job. So real quickly, just notice what we're doing. We have some kind of a defensive tool that leads to a check and then a return angle. Some type of a defensive tool and then a check, and then we're returning an angle. A defensive tool with the check and then a return of an angle. Okay, so let's do everything one more time and then we'll grab our partners. Roof, check, angle 1. Nice and slow. Inside deflect, check, angle 4. Drop stick check, return that 12 o'clock shot. All right, so now if we have a partner, this is the easiest way that I know, get your stick, to break this down for you. Sombrada, or sometimes we say contra y contra sombrada. All we mean is counter for counter training. So every beat I switch. One beat I'm defensive, the next beat I'm offensive. The next beat I'm defensive, the next beat I'm offensive. And I just keep switching. So it's going to look like this. To start this, the person that's going to be B, I'm going to be A, she's going to be B. B is going to give that overhead slow 12 o'clock shot. We are not really trying to hit each other right now. It's more like a two-person form. So here's my roof and my check. Then I return angle 1. She does inside, B does inside deflect, check, and then she gives me angle 4. Here's my drop stick check. Then I return this overhead shot. Slow, 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 slow. Okay. Wait, she does roof check. She gives me angle 1. I do my inside deflect check. I give angle 4, drop stick check. And then we're going to switch again. Every 3, if we were training with wooden sticks, every 3 times the sticks click together, we switch roles. Right now, I'm A and she's B. A roofs, B does inside deflect, A drop sticks. And now we're ready to switch again. A roofs, B does inside deflect, A drop sticks. We're going to switch again. A roofs, B does inside deflect, A drop stick. A roofs, B does inside deflect, A drop sticks. Roof, inside deflect, drop stick. Roof, inside deflect, drop stick. This is where we want to be. The check is very important because I want you doing this as a two-handed drill with one weapon. Time, okay? That's a very important point. Just please look at this real quickly. Everybody's doing really good, but I want you to watch this, okay? So we're doing this right now at medio range, hand check range. It's really easy, right about here. It's really easy to do this drill. Go for the top of my head, slow. Inside deflect, drop stick for me, roof for you. Inside deflect for me, drop stick for you. This would be the drill at Largo. Because remember, Largo is the range where we can only hit the hands. Okay? But I don't want you to do it that way. That's too easy. I don't teach it that way. I teach you what I'm asking you to do right now, which is at medio. Slow. Roof, check. Inside deflect, freeze. Check. Drop stick, check. Roof, she checks. This is what I'm saying. It's a two-handed drill with one weapon. Both hands, my live hand and the weapon hand, both hands are getting educated. Okay, so try it with your partner. Make sure you're at medio. Get a few reps. Okay, keep going. I just want to take a look. Thank you. Okay, see how everybody's coming along. Good. Take about another 60 seconds or so. Just keep repping it out. Everybody looks like they're doing great. So A roofs, B inside deflects, A drop sticks, and then you switch. Who's A and who's B every 3 movements. If you're training with weapons that make noise, every 3 clicks. Time, fantastic. Okay. So let me have your attention back up here. Katana, I'm going to bring back in. Okay, so we're using soft sticks right now because that's just my preference. Because my little living room academy just isn't big enough. And I mean, even myself, I can make mistakes because I just don't, figure. My body isn't aware sometimes how little space there is. So with sticks, 1, 2, 3. So see. Every 3 clicks, we switch roles. I'm starting as A and she's B right now. Again, 1, 2, 3. Now she's A and I'm B. That was 3 clicks. Every 3 clicks. Okay, and the reason the medio is so important is... Oh, good. Okay, very good. That's great. As long as, and you can totally use wooden sticks. Like, that's great that he's doing that, Sammy. As long as everybody's safe and you feel like there's enough room and nobody's getting hit, that's fine. You can totally use live sticks, okay? The reason again, I'm going to kind of probably wrap things up in the next minute or so here. The reason this is so important, we're educating the hand that is not armed, called our live hand. So this is why I'm saying it's a 2-hand drill with 1 weapon. Now, if I'm just doing, If I'm just doing Largo, see my my live hand is not getting educated. All I'm doing is trying to remember to keep that high. Check. Okay. So this is why I teach it first at medio, because it promotes good habits. The other reason this is so important is on the very first beat, I can roof and disarm. Pick up your stick, okay? If I'm B and she's A, she does a roof, check. Give me angle 1. I can disarm on the second beat. If I'm A and she's B, roof, inside deflect, drop stick. I can disarm on the third beat if my hand is trained. That's what learning this drill at Medio gives you versus trying that. At Largo, you'll never make it. It's too, it's too fast, even with us just kind of going at half speed like that. All right? So I'm going to leave the last few moments here. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes.
Go ahead, Sammy.
When we're doing the stick thing,
Yes.
do we use checks still?
I'm sorry, say again?
We use the checks.
Yes, when we're doing that drill, the check is very important. When we go back and do, like, say, the backhand series, the check is not important because we're at Largo range.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the 3-count sombrata is a Medio range drill, and at Medio we can hand check. At Largo, all we can do, we're in range to hit the hand, but we're not in range to check. So that's why, like your backhand series, you're just hitting, coming back to this home base position because it's too far away to check. But that was a good question.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody have any other questions? All right. Well, we're going to bow this class out. Chinese, Filipino, Thai, Indonesian, French and Dog Brothers, Japanese. All right. Very nice. I'm going to put actually, you know what? For this group, don't worry about what I was just saying. This will get uploaded to my YouTube channel this evening. So again, please make sure you're subscribed so that you can practice at home. I'm going to stop this recording.